Minus 12 leadership to all of our units, right? Let me just make sure here. Where is it? He does have thirst for blood, doesn't he? Wait a minute. I don't see thirst for blood on... Has it worn off and it didn't tell me? Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? It has worn off. All this time I've assumed that I would be getting a message to tell me about thirst for blood disappearing. And wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let me just see if it's happened on all of them. Looks like it in his army anyway. Wow, this is incredible. I can't believe I didn't even think to look at these prior to now. Here's Demon Grog. He's got no thirst for blood. No one has thirst for blood. Wow. Good morning everyone and welcome back. For anyone new, I play games for the storytelling and challenge, which generally means taking my time, trying to stay thematic, and avoiding exploits. If you prefer min-maxing or speeding through content, then my stuff may not be for you, although you're welcome to join us for a while to find out. In Total War Warhammer, that means using some mods to try to make the campaign and battles slower and harder to try to fit the brutal world of Warhammer, and also fighting all but the most lopsided battles manually. There's a link in the description to all the mods we're using and why, and another to the Steam Workshop page where you can subscribe to all these mods with one click. For this campaign, we're playing as Plaguefather, the Fetid Brewmaster, spreading out across the world not for the sake of world domination, but in search of the perfect plague. For some reason, humans and dwarves and lizards and everyone else don't seem to want to embrace Grandfather Nurgle's toxic love and are fighting back, which is an annoyance to Gath, so we'll just have to use more forceful methods, like destroying their armies, capturing their cities, and spreading our corruption to every province we can reach. Alrighty, so we have a couple of very important decisions to make here. I think probably the most important one right now is what to do with Demon Grog, and we know that it's only a matter of time before we're going to need to pull him back over here, or alternatively create a new army and have it start defending over here from Grimgore while Demon Grog continues the offensive. So that's decision point number one. Decision point number two is if we do decide to keep Demon Grog over here, do we press the offensive immediately, or do we try to take out Zhao Ming, which if that army got eliminated, then obviously it would make everything else down here much simpler. These territories down here are quite well garrisoned. Almost all of them, except for this one, Shilong, almost all of them have the garrison buildings built, so they're not going to be chumps. Let me go ahead and get these off of the, where's Nurgle Hollow here? Yes, that's right, okay. And let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit because I just prefer it that way. So, wait a minute. Nurgle, oh, Nurgle Hollow in Fort Torslav. Gotcha, okay. I was looking for a settlement named Nurgle Hollow. Anyway, so back to Demon Grog. He almost certainly could win this fight, but because of our leadership issues, it is always a little bit riskier with him. I'm kind of, because these, wait a minute, I thought I moved him to where he would easily be able to get back here to defend Kiang. And yet he can't. That's very interesting. Why on earth was I able to move so much farther? I didn't even use his full movement. Why was I able to move so much farther here than I can going back? Is there some type of a... I wonder if they... Is there like a province effect here that's reducing my movement? The Storm Dragon's Edict. Campaign movement range minus 20% for enemy armies starting their turn in this region. There we go. That's it right there. Very interesting. Well, that was kind of poorly done on my part, but it is actually quite interesting to realize that. So now, we couldn't get back to defend Kiang even if we wanted to, but we still might want... In fact, I'm still probably going to move back to here so that he's discouraged from taking it, because if he does take it, this army will at least do some serious damage to him, I believe. and that would leave him vulnerable to a counterattack by Demon Grog. So I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to move Demon Grog back to here. I don't see any reason to take great risks. All of this down here is ours for the taking if we can eliminate Zhao Ming. So let's go ahead and get you back in there. Let's make this force look as formidable as possible. I don't think it's likely that he would be able to reach us to attack our army itself, but if he does, then I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think he's more likely to be able to reach Kiang itself, but anyway, let's just see how this plays out. So that's it for that front down there, and it also puts us closer to being able to defend against Grimgor, so we don't have to create a whole new army down there just yet. Now, here, this is also just the continuing stalemate. I'm not going to spend any real time talking this up because we just have to wait for circumstances to change here before... Well, actually, excuse me for yawning there. They've got 35 units here, including Kolek. You'd think that they would attack us at this point, but they're clearly not doing so. I don't know. Maybe they'll get some nerve and decide to attack us soon. And then here we are just continuing to wear down Zarina Katarine, and I don't really see any reason to rush into this because we know that's going to be a heck of a fight. Okay, so we're not going to do anything with our armies this turn. That's well, I shouldn't say do nothing, but we're not going to launch any attacks with our armies. That means that we can go back to focusing on our settlements. Flayed Rock is back at a point where we could do... We can't afford the advanced military buildings here. Not yet. But we could do this. Is this a good... It only provides mediocre income here. Not sure that that's really a priority. I think that this actually now is something that we can go ahead and do. And... Oh, yeah, Karaktum. Okay, so here... Yeah, no, except again, we can't afford... We can't afford the military building here just yet. But we will. We'll get there soon. There's really such little value in improving these, isn't there? Tiny little bit. Okay, we could do something here at Fort Dorslav. This will be a good use of a little bit more of our money. We're getting very close to the 6,000 per turn, so that's nice. Okay, so we have a control concern here. We have... I wouldn't exactly say corruption concern, but I'm thinking control first, and then we'll add corruption here. Alright. Lord not moved, yes we know. Building upgrade available, yes. Well, let me just see if there's some place where we want to do... No, it doesn't look like... Well, we could do it down here. This would increase from all of the buildings from 5% to 10% throughout the province, which is probably actually, if it's going to be a value anywhere, it would be here. So things like this, where it says plus 10%, that's now going to increase to plus 20% once those are built. So that's not nothing. Okay, pig bar, I'm looking at plagues now. We're doing okay on plagues most everywhere, it appears. We could do something in the Haunted Forest. Floating Mountain needs a plague. I'd rather do it here. I think there's more opportunities for it to spread from here. Okay. So that's our plagues. Let's look at our diplomacy. Let me just make sure that Grimgor is still number 1. Oh, I know what I wanted to look at. Now that Grimgor broke our non-aggression pact, I want to look at Gash Kadrak here and see... They like us. These guys might be good. There's nothing we can offer them right now, but these guys would be good to maybe get an alliance with. They are decently strong there, and that would secure my eastern front at least. And if we could become allied with them prior to Grimgor declaring war on us, then that would be really useful to drag them into the war with us. So, and then Cathay's still struggling a bit. Tsarina here she's struggling a bit. Okay, and these guys, that was very interesting. We found out that these Empire factions were able to take care of Festus. Alright, I think we're ready to, well, no, I want to look at my mini-map again. I want to make a habit of this. I see lots of enemy settlements, but not lots of enemy armies, really just this one. I mean, obviously there's an army down here, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what Zhao Ming does in particular. Okay. Interesting. Well, he didn't attack us. He is raiding us. I'm not sure who the 20th faction is, but whoever it is, it takes them a very long time to do their turn. Okay, so not much interesting going on in the Empire that we can see. Grimgor, yes, we like the idea of you moving not in our direction. Although you're not really moving much of anywhere, are you? You are amassing quite a few troops along our border. That's very concerning. And Kolek's still not willing to come out. Still hiding down there in his shell. Okay, now I'm almost wondering whether we work our way south from the north to apply pressure to Grimgor. We know that Kolek and Grimgor generally share a border from the beginning of the game. So if we could take care of Kolek, we could potentially threaten Grimgor from the north. Now you'll notice I'm already... Oh, we got a plague here. That's probably not what we want. It's not... Oh, we got a plague manifesting. Do we want to do anything there? It's only 500, right? I don't see why not. Okay, so population surplus, we got the raiding, yeah. We got the... Oh, that's good. Very good. Our income went back down again. That's just the nature of Nurgle. What is going on here? Just the nature of Nurgle that income fluctuates so much from one turn to the next because of the cyclical nature of the buildings. So one thing that we could do here is go into ambush stance and see if we can draw them in. What are our ambush chances? 55%.
None.
I think it's worth trying. Now, I think because that hero is here and because I have such terrible luck with, or I shouldn't say terrible luck, but I don't really clearly understand how ambush chances work, because we know that it's not really providing anything like the actual percent chance that it shows right there. I seem in all of my campaigns I get pulled out of ambush stands pretty consistently, despite having 95%, 100%, more than 100%. Okay, I think that probably Fleshy Abundance is too good to not take. Ben Koch, you've got Maximum Leadership. You've pretty much got everything. You even have the Greater Gate of Nurgle here. You've got pretty much everything except for the added hit points. So we'll give you that. Okay, I think that's it. No magic items or ancillaries to deal with. Okay. So, yeah. Demon Grog here, 55%. Probably not going to happen, but if it does, it will be a fight with... that includes our garrison, and that would be nice. I'd certainly like our chances of winning that fight much better if we have the garrison with us. Okay. Up here, you just continuing to do your thing. Let's look at Kugath here. How are they looking? There's still 10 turns left on this siege. Man. Alright, let me just take a look at this here. We've got some siege towers and we've got some battering rams. The layout, we could spread out. I don't know if we'd really even want to, though. I want to just take a second to think about this. What do we like our chances? If it wasn't for the leadership problem with Thirst for Blood, I would go ahead and make this assault. But because of the leadership, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus 10 leadership. No, minus 12 leadership. I gotta include Kugath. Minus 12 leadership to all of our units, right? Let me just make sure here. Where is it? He does have Thirst for Blood, doesn't he? Wait a minute. I don't see Thirst for Blood on... Has it worn off and it didn't tell me? Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? It has worn off. All this time I've assumed that I would be getting a message to tell me about Thirst for Blood disappearing. And wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let me just see if it's happened on all of them. Looks like it in his army anyway. Wow, this is incredible. I can't believe I didn't even think to look at these prior to now. Here's Demon Grog. He's got no Thirst for Blood. No one has Thirst for Blood. Wow. Okie dokie. Very, very good. That completely changes... Well, not completely, but it certainly substantially changes the way that I'm thinking about these armies now. because the leadership problem before was so debilitating. Okay, alright. At this point, pretty clearly we're in good shape. Okay. Alright. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So now back to Kugath. I think at this point we're going to attack. Let's see just how tough these guys are. Wait a minute, I do want to look to see what level, what tier this is. It's a tier 4, so these are some really strong buffs that they are going to be getting on their melee attack and defense and leadership. We definitely want to go into this fight with a better plague on us. This is the one we want, physical resistance. Now we're going to attack. Decisive victory. If we were to auto-resolve it, we would not lose any units. We're not going to auto-resolve it, of course, but we are going to go ahead and fight this. And so here's the thing about this army. I had always intended to start replacing the Nurglings with Beasts of Nurgle, but I hate to be deleting, I hate to be deleting Nurgling units that are of such high rank. So, still a little bit questionable if and when we're going to do that. They have plenty of towers everywhere. There's not really any weak spot. I think if we attack from over here, we probably want to clump them all up together, even though we have the... We do have the different... see, we've got nobody who can actually push a battering ram, it looks like, so the battering rams are worthless. But we do have... Oh no, he's pushing a battering ram. We've got nobody in the siege towers. That's what it is. Okay. And nobody could actually get into a siege tower if... Okay, so we could actually put the exalted heroes into the siege towers. So that's a possibility. If we attack right here, we can get close enough to where only these two towers could hit us, I think. Let's go ahead and move you guys to where you can hit the wall here. Kugath. There we go. You guys. Okay, so Kugath, you're my 1. My Nurglings. Let's go ahead and get you up here. And I'm going to group you all together as a 4. I'm going to tell you to keep your formation for now. You guys are my 2. You guys are my 3. I want you to be with the main force, and then of course you. Let's get you firing at this gate. From the very start, we'll charge you in. Okay. Alright, let's let's do this and see how it goes. I actually want to try to move everybody forward right away to try to make it so that these towers over here could not hit us, and those towers as well. So start the battle, everybody move forward. Now when you get to about here, you can shoot at the gate. Kugath, you get to here. 4, you guys. That's not exactly what I want. That's not exactly what I... 4, you guys, come on. Turn like so. That's fine. Okay, you get forward. You get in there. Yeah, you... Oh, dagnabbit, it doesn't work. It doesn't hit the... It's good to know. The Soul Grinder's artillery does not work on the gate. Okay, so let's just make sure that our siege towers here are not going to be destroyed. Okay, Kugath, you get in there as well. Okay, you go ahead and get here. Let's see here. Do we have a good spot for that? And you as well. You go ahead and get here. If I can cast a Blight Boil somewhere, then I may want to do that. It doesn't really look like a great place to cast the Blight Boil, unfortunately. Okay, Kugath. We could always do Streams of Corruption. Streams of Corruption are good. I think that'll do okay. How's that gate looking? It's going to take us a little while to get through the gate. What about our siege towers here? You are now on the wall, so that's good. Yeah, go ahead and fight them. And you fight them. And Kugath, look for an opportunity to use your Stream of Corruption, maybe? Well, you guys might as well get in as well. Get in on the action here. We can do a summoning a unit of Plague Bearers here. Not sure I see any need for them right now. Alright, let's go ahead and do another Stream of Corruption here, I suppose. Some decent damage there. I think this fight's going to go a lot easier than I originally thought it might. If we can get through the gate, that's going to be a nuisance, but the fact... Oh, here, you need to drink a healing potion. The fact that you guys here are already through, that's helpful. Let's go ahead and get you guys over here. Actually, let's get you guys on that Patriarch there. Let's go ahead and do a melee defense debuff on him, and let's go ahead and maybe cast our... Can we cast it in here? Looks like we can. You guys go ahead and run them off if you don't mind. Those Kassars. Okay, how we doing here at the gate? Still only halfway. You guys are doing okay. Alright, I'm going to do a Fate of Buna on that Zargard. I think that'll do some pretty good damage to them. Oh, there's Arena Katarine. Okay, let's go ahead and get a Rancid Visitation on her. So this is where the action is right now. Oh, is the gate open? Why is the gate open? Kugath, can you get in here? No, you cannot. Let's go ahead and hit Zarina there. Okay, I might need to do a Fleshy Abundance here.
It is done. It is done. Slaughter them. Taking action. They die.
Okay, let's go ahead and do another Stream of Corruption, I think. That will give us a little bit of health as well. Oh, you're in bad shape, man. Get out of there. Let's get you out as well. Let's go ahead and do another cast. Oh, we lost our Plague Bears over there. I'm not sure what happened to them. Okay, you guys go ahead and get in there on the Griffin Legion. You guys are fine. You guys are tough. You can handle that Griffin Legion. Kugath, how are we doing here? We're still not through the, Okay, I want you out of there, man. Thought I made that clearer. Okay, you can now get back in. Kugath. Maybe another Stream of Corruption here somewhere. That should work. Let's go ahead and do this on them, on that Zargard. You get in there on the Winged Lancers. Okay, they're in pretty bad shape right now, so that's all looking pretty good. Still don't have the gate down. Zarina's over here, kind of hiding. That's interesting. Okay, I think we can risk pulling you back forward again here. Should be wiping out the Zargard. Oh no, that's what do we got going on here? We still have the Griffin Legion. That Banner of Hellfire is awesome. That's what I'm going to get from getting my objective completed. And last episode I was complaining about how it probably wouldn't be worth anything. Boy, am I wrong about that, because that's an awesome banner. Okay, gates open. Very good. Let's go and get you guys in here on her. Actually, I think we're gonna need to get you in like this. Let's get you. Let's get all of you guys in here as well. They're about ready to break. I don't see any reason to not just have everybody more or less heading in the same direction here. What are you doing? You should be finishing up killing them, shouldn't you? Let's go ahead and get you over there helping them out. They're just speared Kossars. I guess they do have a bonus against us, which is rather unfortunate. Still, they're shaking. They gotta be in pretty bad shape here, I would think. Kugath, that's not exactly what I wanted you to do there, Kugath. Alright. They're unbreakable now. Well, that's fine, because they're not gonna break, but they are just gonna die. Oops. Yeah, now they're breaking, okay. Alright, are we slowly getting through that? Let's go ahead and get our Nurglings all going up in this direction. I'm actually going to take them out of their formation. Let's get you going up here as well. Let's get you now over here, firing your artillery. I think we can expect to take out Tsarina Katerin here with Kugath. And the heroes here, enemy building destroyed. Kugath, get in there on her, please. You guys go ahead and do your thing. Okay, she's in bad shape. She is in very bad shape. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys in here. You guys... What are you doing? Why are you not shooting? Do you really not have any targets to shoot at? What about them? That looks like a decent target to shoot at. Okay, how are you doing here? You're slow. You're very slow. That'll speed you up a little bit. Kugath, actually, we need him to get up here so that he can buff the Nurglings. Now that I think about it. These guys should not last too long, I would not think. Let's go ahead and get a fleshy abundance cast here on those guys. Let's go ahead and get our exalted heroes now moving up this way. They're unbreakable, but it's all good. We'll knock them out pretty quickly, I think. This Nurgling unit. Let's go ahead and get a stream of corruption going here, I think. On these, I don't want to hit my own troops. Never mind, that's probably not the best angle. Okay, I think those guys will break pretty soon. You guys get up here. Maybe over there. You guys help finish them off, I suppose. Okay, now, yeah, good. You're firing. That's what we want. All right, let's go ahead and get you guys now moving on. Is there a barricade here? Move towards them. Oh, these guys are coming back into the fight. It's rather silly of them. How are you guys doing? Let's get you all moving back towards the main fight. I could probably speed things up, but I just don't want to take any chances, particularly now that we're getting fired on here from something. Let's go ahead and run you up here. Actually, let's run you all the way up there. You guys can go with them. You can actually go towards them. How are you guys doing here? Let's go ahead and knock these guys out. Oh man, I was going to say these Nurglings are taking a lot of damage, but actually it's one of the summoned Nurgling units. You, however, I can go ahead and pull you back. You've taken enough damage. You've fought a good fight. Kugath, what are you doing here? Let's get you up here. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for... What? Why are you not coming up here? I thought I told you to come up here. I still have continuous problems with my units not doing what I ask them to do. Looks like everybody's about to break. Go ahead and do your Locus of Contagion on them. You obviously can't take that place by yourself, so you might as well help out. There we go. Now it's just a matter of... Let's go ahead and kill the hero. Do that with... with our casters here, get a Spirit Leech on him maybe. Don't let him get away. Does this reduce speed? It does not. Okay, are you guys... Keep chasing him. Keep chasing him, come on. What are you doing? Keep chasing him. I know you're fast. Why aren't you catching up? Okay. Let's get another Rancid Visitations on him. If I can get there. Does this reduce... Do we have anything that reduces speed? Not that I can see. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit. There we go. There's a Spirit Leech. And can we get the Rancid Visitations cast, please? Why can I not cast it here? It's telling me I can't cast it. Don't understand. Come on. Oh, he's going to get away because I can't cast the stupid Rancid Visitations on him. What is going on here? Look at that. Look at that. He got away. Ah, man. She got away. It's annoying. Alright, well that fight took longer than I intended it to, but that's a big win for us, and we did it without barely any casualties, so not going to complain too much. I am just feeling so much better about things now that I know that the thirst for blood is gone. Incredible. Okay. Let's go ahead and I guess we want to occupy this, right? It's not really worth the trouble of sacking it and then having to repair it. So we got ourselves a nice campaign line of sight improvement. All very good. We got some ranks out of it. That's nice. Let's zoom in on our mini-map there a little bit. Okay. So.
The Plaguefather.
It's not the kind of climate that we like, unfortunately, but this is really nice. The fact that we can now that we get a little bit of a population boost when we take over new territories. We know that we're going to want that. And we're going to want this. Is Fort Torslav, is this is also unpleasant, unfortunately. This is going to cost 5,000. And you... Do I want any of the other infrastructure buildings? Like this -4 public order is only going to be for the one turn, so I'm not really too worried about public order. The corruption is already at 100. The growth, it's already, you know, growing faster than we're going to be able to keep up with our money situation. So I'm not gonna build any more infrastructure buildings here. I will save up and build some more military buildings here. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and apply our ranks gained. I guess there's no reason to not give him rotting ways. This buffs our Nurglings. It actually buffs our Nurglings quite a bit. We would definitely want that. Okay. And Oedipus here. You might as well take Deadly Onslaught, because why not? Festergax. These guys, I love these exalted heroes of Nurgle. They're so good. Alright, you've got pretty much everything except Mentor up there at the top and the charge. I might as well give you the charge bonus, I guess. It's kind of the only thing left. And you, you're the same, right? You've got everything. Are you guys the same level? No, you're several level. Oh, I gave him Assassinate. That's the difference. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you the charge as well, because I definitely like having them in battle. I don't like using them as field agents. Septid. Let's keep giving you Blade Shield. And that's all the heroes in this army. Okay, that army feels pretty unstoppable right now. Now, we have Demon Grog. I've already moved you, and I'm not doing anything with you. So now it's just a matter of, are there any other settlement buildings to do anything with? We can't afford to build anything there. Pig Barter is... Is it worth building this? I guess. Why not? Pillar of Skulls. It is not worth building anything like this. Well, no, because this is already pretty low income because of Karakdum's climate. So we might as well save a little bit of money. Alright, Lord not moved. Yes, we know. Building upgrade available. Okay, research available. Here we go. So this is good. Let's, I think we want to take this because this is really nice, getting the population surplus whenever we take over new territories. And at this point, pretty much everything is 5 turns. Except for the plague symptoms, which are low priority for me. Okay. Let's go ahead then and take a look at diplomacy.
Aboard the Tower of Plaguefather. You dare?
Okay. Nothing to do there. Still hoping for a turn or two reprieve before Grimgor decides to attack us, but we know it's not going to be long. I want to take a look down here to see where is he likely to attack. This is obviously a concern.
Ready for bossing.
He could attack Pigbarter. Now, Pigbarter is a walled settlement with a strong garrison. Ruin's End is obviously looking much more vulnerable. Still a good garrison, but it's a minor settlement battle, and it certainly would not be able to hold up against... Well, none of our settlements would be able to hold up against the combined might of these armies if they coordinate their attacks. And then we know that there were some more Grimgor armies somewhere else close to our borders. Right? Or was it just... No, yeah, over here. Okay, so Ruin's End is obviously our most vulnerable. And it would... I don't want to lose it, but it would probably not be that big of a deal if we lose it. However, maybe there's a chance that Grimgor will go to war against Karak Kadrin. Kadrin, whatever. They do share a border now, and they can't possibly like each other. How strong are they? Then they're pretty strong. They're pretty strong as well. And they're right now only at war with Sylvania and Tretch and Queek. Very interesting. Okay. Well, we can always cross our fingers and hope that Grimgor gets in a fight with them. Alright, I think we have enough time here for another in turn, obviously, but not much beyond that unless I want to take this beyond an hour. So let's... I forgot to check my plagues. Oh well. Gash Kadrak, what are you doing? Just going to defend Hanyo Port. Did he get in the water, or did he just continue raiding? Oh, I lost track of him. Okay, I think he went into the water. We're still in ambush stance, so he decided not to move towards us, even though he couldn't see us. Okay, Reichland. Not much going on there. Karak-Kadrin, not much going on. Okay, Grimgor, at least he didn't declare war on us this turn. We can see he himself moving real close to our border, but not directly at it. And then he's actually moving a little bit away from us, so that's promising. Not that I want to sound like I'm afraid of Grimgor. I just would rather fight the war at a time of our choosing rather than him hitting us with all he's got when all of our armies are committed elsewhere. Should be easy to remember that Grimgor is faction number 42 during the end turn, which, as I'm sure everyone is aware, 42 is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. And Kull, not doing a whole lot. Okay. Alright, pretty successful couple of turns here. Settlement receives plague, yeah, we'll take that. So, mo money. So Reichland and Slanesh. And, ooh, that's interesting. So Castalton, Warhammer Rasputin, and Balthazar Gelt just went to war with each other. That is not going to help the forces of order, that's for sure. That is a questionable decision on their part, but... Okay. If he's not going to attack us, do we sneak down and resume the offensive down here? Or do we stay in a more defensive posture vis-a-vis Grimgor? I don't want to give up the offensive against Cathay, so I'm going to do this. We're still close to our border where we could still rush to the west if we need to, but maybe we'll be able to sneak up on them. They no longer are using the edict that slows down our campaign movement, so that's interesting. Kiang here is about to have a slightly larger garrison, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. Nothing has really changed here. The stalemate continues, though I do want to look and see what our chances of doing an assassinate are. 29% for 386 gold. It's not worth the risk as far as I'm concerned. What about you? You're level 19, but you have no points in wound. If we were to try it with you, 28% and twice as expensive. So that's a negative on that one. All right, Kugath. Here's the question. We need to do some raiding up here. We have enemy territory here and here. But we have Castalton in between us. Let's just take a look here and see if she would want peace.
Sacrifice it. Ooze the nut. Bloody spoilers come.
She clearly does not want peace, which seems rather silly of her, but wow, Cathay is actually doing a lot better. They're all the way up to 33. Okay, well, Kugath, right now, we're not being threatened up here, so I don't really have to stay and defend this region, it appears. So I don't see any reason to not go ahead and move up in this direction.
We move forthwith.
We can't reach to do the raiding, obviously, but we should be able to next turn. What do we get for doing the raiding? There we go. Oh, we have 2 turns to do it, and we get 2,400 favor out of it. That's not bad. It's not nothing. Let's go ahead and stay hidden so they don't know where we're here. They don't know that we are here, and we can hit them, take them by surprise. They do have a lord here, but not really anything to worry about. There's a decent garrison there, but also not anything to worry about. So I'll try to remember to do some raiding there next turn. We're already up over an hour now, so this is going to have to be the last end turn for us. We have 9,000 gold, 9,000 favor to do something with. Is it time for another army? I don't really want to do another army until I get the 6,000 objective taken care of. I'd hate to be this close and then not be able to finish the deal. Close the deal. Karak Dum. It's low priority, but it might still be what we want to do. No, we want to do it here instead, I think. Let me just make sure we got nowhere else better to do it. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go ahead and build our Military building here. And this is good because it provides a good garrison and in addition to good income. And you do have a plague on you. You do have a plague on you. Kugath, you have the right kind of plague on you. So that's good. Let's just take a look again at our other settlements to see if we need to drop a plague anywhere here. Haunted Forest is an option. And at this point it looks like it might be... Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not where we want to do it. Let's do it at Pig Barter. Or Ruin... Let's do it at Ruin's End. Okay. All right. I guess I should ask the question. I asked once before about whether people would prefer shorter episodes, and more people said that they would prefer longer ones, but I didn't actually ask if people have a problem with my going well over an hour. I'll have to pay attention to the analytics and see if people don't watch the longer videos. Not that I'm super concerned about the analytics, but I do want to at least make videos that people would like to watch. Let's go ahead and I think we're ready to check diplomacy.
Admiral of Eastak.
Nothing, of course. And this will be the last end turn for this episode. She's actually moving away, but she didn't see us. Gash Kadrak, what are you doing? Okay. Zhao Ming might actually make an attack on Gash Kadrak there. That would be nice. I think Reichland is the next faction that we'll be able to watch here. Indeed, there's Reichland, okay. Wonder what they're doing. I should check to see who they're at war with now. Okay, this is good. Grimgor did not declare war on us. He's not overtly getting in position to attack us yet, but he's obviously close enough to do so at pretty short notice. Kolek, is he going to attack? Very interesting, okay. Well, I think I'm going to retreat, largely because I don't have the time to fight this battle right now. And also because that's a pretty strong army he's got. We might be able to win that, but I don't really see any reason to risk it. We can retreat back to within the range of our garrison, and I think we'll be in good shape. Let's go ahead and give this speed to the giant. Okay, so we're going to retreat. And he ain't going to attack us if the garrison is close enough. But maybe... No, he's going to retreat again. Okay. What I need to do is I need to draw him a little bit further away where he can't get back quite so easily. Okay. I guess at some point I should be concerned about whether Kolek's vassal is going to get involved in the fighting, but he really hasn't done much of anything, has he? I think we did wipe out one of his armies one time, and he hasn't done anything since. So Clan Rictus has performed the Ritual of Doom, or the Rite of Doom, or whatever it is, the Scheme of Doom. We got a plague here. That's fine. Got more plague scattered around. Wow, our income's all the way down to 4,300 now. That might be the low point for us because obviously it's going to go up now with all these new buildings having been built. Okay, well anyway, we've made some progress. Not so much on this front, but we definitely made progress over here. We're going to do the raiding, if I remember to, next episode. And then we'll just keep pressing on until they either ask us for peace or we destroy them. One or the other. And then Demon Grog down here. Not going to be able to reach this turn, but they can't see us down there. If they're going to fight a battle right here, I'm pretty sure he'll win. I'm pretty sure Zhao Ming will win this fight, which suits me fine. Go ahead and push back the Chaos Dwarves a little bit instead of threatening us. Okay, lot to do coming up in the next episode, so... And of course we have Grimgor still to be concerned about. So lots to do and lots to worry about, but that will all have to wait until then. So until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.